One of Superman's most dangerous enemies is John Corbin, Metallo. He's an indestructible cyborg whose body is powered by a large chunk of kryptonite, one of Superman's most prominent and recognizable weaknesses, that poisons him with radiation. Metallo, at least the version I will be focusing on in this video, debuted in the first issue of Superman Volume 2 from January of 1987. Corbin's body had been severely damaged in a car accident, and he was found by a scientist named Vale, who specialized in cybernetics. Vale would transplant Corbin's brain into a powerful robot body, in the hopes that Corbin would be able to find and kill Superman. Why? Because Vale believed the Man of Steel was leading a widespread Kryptonian invasion of planet Earth. He was a bit paranoid. Anyways, after Professor Vale had given Corbin his new body, Kryptonite power source, and covered it all with artificial skin, Corbin would thank the good scientist for saving his life by breaking his neck. How grateful. Superman would investigate the death of Professor Vale and would be led to a Metropolis bank being attacked by a large man, calling himself Metallo. Immediately, Superman's powers feel drained while he is fighting him. The bank would collapse during their battle, but Metallo would survive, losing most of his artificial skin. Before he could finish off Superman, however, Corbin was abducted by Lex Luthor, who imprisons him at LexCorp and forcefully removes Metallo's kryptonite energy source to use against Superman himself. Despite having his heart removed essentially, Metallo would manage to survive thanks to built-in life support systems in his body, and would have a run-in with Robot Man in the Doom Patrol, where Doom Patrol members Celsius and Scott Fisher would combine their powers against him, virtually cooking Corbin's brain inside of his body, and then destroying him with intense cold. His head would remain intact, however, allowing him to return, bigger and stronger than ever before, in his next battle with Superman. However, it would not be enough to stop the Man of Steel, and Superman decides to separate Metallo's head from his newly constructed body. And this would become a bit of a running gag within stories featuring Metallo, the idea of his head coming off after each battle he has with Superman, or any other DC superhero for that matter. The strongest and most durable part of Metallo's body is his head, made from an indestructible alloy. It of course houses Corbin's brain, and as long as it remains intact, he will stay alive. He's basically unkillable. The concept and visual design behind Metallo shares many similarities to the Terminator. I mean, the first Terminator film came out in 1984, and this version of Metallo made his first appearance in comics in 1987. I know the character of John Corbin had appeared prior to that, so did the idea of the robot body and everything, but the more modern depictions of this villain, of Metallo, the one that was reintroduced in 1987, seems to be heavily inspired by the Terminator, and that's not a bad thing. The idea of this unstoppable killing machine being sent after Superman is really cool, one that never tires, never sleeps, manages to keep coming back after each defeat, finding ways to become stronger, update himself, upgrade his body. It gives me a lot of Ultron vibes as well in that regard. Like I had previously mentioned, Metallo is powered by a piece of kryptonite located in his chest. He lost the original fragment to Lex Luthor, but has since been able to acquire a new one, and has weaponized it in a variety of ways. Certain bodies Metallo has had throughout the years also allow him to assimilate anything metal he touches, especially other machines. Examples include a plane, a helicopter, a train, a Metropolis Special Crimes Unit Symbot, a Ferris wheel at one point, even an entire aircraft carrier. Metallo is one of my favorite Superman villains, and usually one of the first ones that pop into my brain. I think his design is really interesting, even if it may take inspiration from other cyborgs we have seen in other media. That said, he has been given abilities that make him stand out from those other cyborgs, but still, There have been variations of Metallo in other stories and continuities, but most of them aren't that remarkable compared to the original one, at least in my opinion. John Corbin, in the New 52, was a military sergeant who was enlisted in Project Steel Soldier. He would be outfitted with a special armor, which was taken over by Brainiac, causing him to go on a rampage. But again, a lot of these other versions of Metallo aren't all that interesting to me. I hate to say it. What do you guys think of Metallo? Is he one of your favorite Superman villains too? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to thank everyone for watching this video, and if you would like to see more like it, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon for all future updates I release, and head on over to patreon.com to become a financial backer for my channel and its content today. I will see all of you in the next one. Take care and stay nerdy.